Welcome back, guys. House of Conversation. What it do? What it be? We have been talking about friendships. Last week we had a lack chat about friendships and what the experience has been like for all of us. And this week we're diving right back in. But this time we're gonna slightly go on the bit of a risque side. It's not even risque. Just like guys and girls friendships. I'm just gonna be talking a bit about that and our experiences and how that's like. So, how are my friend?
Yeah, we're jumping right in.
Right in, getting deep. So tell us about your experience with having guys and girls in like friendship settings.
Look, guys, the guys and girls one is a bit shallow for me.
That's okay.
Not too deep. And I think knowing me, I think because I will overanalyze things, that's why maybe I just don't then have friendships with guys. I only have like a few. Like I would want to say I know two, and they're like my brothers. I can consider them my brothers. That's why I can be comfortable around them. Because since primary school, I've known my brother since primary school, so I'm good with him. And then the other one is just like a family friend, so I'm tight with that. But then other people in like primary school or high school, I never like kept in contact with later on. It was just like yeah, deuces, bye. Because I don't want to like catch feels per se, because it's always perceived, you know. So I'm just like, nope, let's not do that and also go down that route. But oh yes, I do actually. Guy friends, I'm so sorry for those that
Yes, they're listening to me like.
I'm so sorry. Now they're coming.
How's the experience there?
The experience is actually good, and I think because I allow myself to also just be open and just talk to them about stuff, but not too open. I'm not that kind of person. Like I need to know you. Like the others that are my other two like brothers that I consider my brothers, I know them since primary school and family friends like. So the newer ones that are coming into my circle, yeah, we get to know each other.
Friends.
I am so sorry, guys. I apologize. We're friends, okay? We're friends.
But how do you define that? Like
Yeah.
in the last videos, it's still that same definition with the guy friend, like someone you can be yourself, open up to.
No.
Or how do you define it?
It's different. I think it's different.
How's it different? Please do tell.
Like I said, I can't be open.
But do you just share with them your struggles? And
Oh yes, okay. Sometimes I do share with my struggles and what's been going on and stuff. So that's what I do.
And how has it been for you, my gorgeous friend?
I think I've also had two of the same guy friends she's talking about since primary school.
As we learned last week, her friends.
Oh, hi.
Right? And Kari's shoulders are to be carried. How are your shoulders, my friend? How are your shoulders?
Joe, I. Exactly. I'm very happy.
We are moving.
But yeah, the one, I didn't really consider him a friend in like primary school. I low-key hated him.
If you know that's you, we've moved past that.
We moved past
We've grown.
it. Yeah, we
have.
have. And then he grew on me, because he was always a Kavya, so obviously he's gonna grow on me. So then we became, I considered him a friend, like after that.
So what do you think made him your friend? Is because he spent more time with Kari, or you just started opening up to the idea of him being your friend?
I think because he was just always there.
Yeah, just stick around, bro. Literally, stick around.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, and then I got to see his like personality and character, and he was just fun vibes. So I was like, okay, he's a friend. Moving along.
I sense a bit of
It's okay. You know, I know things come up.
And then my family church friends, brother, I love that guy. Luke, you're watching? I can name drop you.
We're not name dropping.
I don't know if I have any other guys.
Don't throw them under the bus. You do.
Don't be like Kari.
Yeah.
I'm
But you
forgetting
see-
all your friendships.
Okay, I'm seeing. Yes.
Because like for me, a friend is someone I'm always in contact with.
Okay.
I can open up to you, messaging. Like friend is such a real word, you know. Because I tend to throw it out there, you know, strangers. Hey friend, oh sorry friend. When you don't even know the person.
Also, you didn't mean it.
You're my friend, definitely. But like sometimes, you know, we use the word friend just as a filler. You know, like hi friend. So I don't think I have other guy friends because you can check my phone now. There's no guys I'm talking to like on a serious level as a friend kind of thing. So yeah, it's stress. What about you, friend?
Dear guy friends that know Louis, let's do better. I'm just gonna leave it there. So for me, I've always had, like, as we know, we've established, I am popular. So I do have guy friends, and I do have tight homies, like my guy friends. So like people I grew up with from church, like obviously in the beginning we were not like tight like that, and then as we grew out of high school into slightly university, when life started getting a bit hectic, we then were forced to kind of be real with one another, not just be like, hey, how you doing? And actually, like how I was saying last week, like most of my friends like would message and check in and like, how you doing? How's your quiet time? How's this? I find that even in my guy friendships, they were actually going, hey friend, how are you? How can I pray for you? How's your quiet time? And like for me, that meant a lot. That means, okay, cool, we homies. And I'm not just saying we're friends. It actually means that we are friends because you actually are asking how I'm doing and you care for me. So that opened up the door for me to actually do the exact same thing for them. So for me, I've been blessed in that way that I'm also very intentional about my friendships. So if I do have a guy who I think is like potentially like a good lad, I will be intentional about, hey, I want to get to know you, let's be friends. I'm all for growing in my friendships and adding more people into my circle. So I do not think it's like, ooh, you likes this person. No! It's just about making friends.
How do you though like show your intentions that you want to be a friend to this person? Because a lot of guys, when like girls chat to them, it's almost like your first defense is like, okay, this girl likes me. But how do you show that actually I'm not here for that?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I think you're cool too, like let's be friends.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. So I have this one friend. I just was like messaging him about work things. This is my previous job. I was messaging him about work things, but then he thought, like after work things, so he thought, ooh. So then I messaged him again just to check in because I'd messaged him about work. So I was like, okay, cool. So how are things? Blah, 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 blah. And he was like thinking I liked him. But then, so I noticed the way he was around me. He was putting up boundaries. Like he's saying, oh, yo, I'm not there. And I was like, I really, not gonna lie, honesty. I was like, okay, cool. Don't be full of yourself. I was a bit hurt. I was like, how dare you? I was hurt because I was like, I actually don't even think of you that way. I don't like you that way. But the fact that you like were so distant to me when I was just trying to reach out and be a friend, for me, that hurt. So then I had to recognize that it's a me thing, and also I needed to be very clear on his side of the thing because I think he was worried about hurting me. So he didn't want to like give this idea that, okay, cool, I like you too, because he thought I liked him. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna be very blunt in the open and just like not. And then as I started seeing him, I would like talk about him and I'd call him friend all the time, so he knew. I was like, hey Besley. Hey friend, how you doing? Yes, put that friend. And I was like, and then as I explained to him the type of person I am and the personality and whatever, he kind of got it. He was like, oh, okay, cool. She actually doesn't like me like that, and I did not like him like that. You as someone who is messaging, you just also have to be cautious and be clear.
That's true.
Because when I do message my guy friends, I make sure like my emojis are not like there aren't any emojis. It's very scarce, and there's a friend there,
It's the little things.
and there's like homie, just like.
But that's the thing though, like why do we have to do that if we don't do that with our girlfriends? You know, like why do we have to be like, we're making it obvious, making it sure that we just want to be.
It's because guys are full of themselves. They just think every girl wants them.
Do you know what? I'm gonna also be on the guy's side though, because I think girls also think that guys are always trying to chase them when they're just trying to be friends.
So let's all be normal. And except friendships.
Normalize it, yeah.
Normalize guys and girls friendships. Because you are missing out on so much.
That's so true, because you can gain a lot from two opposite sexes.
Yeah.
So that's why I think we need those two aspects. It will benefit us in the later future and stuff, you know. So I also encouraging myself, like, come on, Q, have more guy friends, and that you can just be buddies with, and, you know, punch through shit.
I think also, like, for us, just as people, we just need to be okay with just being friends. I think a lot of the times, because we live in a society that's forcing us to like someone, date someone, get married.
So when are you gonna get married?
Like, especially in like church circles, we like, you reach a certain age where all you think about is marriage and like kids. And I think we really need to relax.
I don't really like that.
For us, we need to be okay with like the stages we're in life, and be okay with like what like friendship dynamics are. So friendships will change. You find that you get more guy friends and then they disappear, and then you have more girlfriends and then they disappear. We just need to be okay with just friendship as a whole, that it changes in seasons and it changes in dynamics. Because I have gained a lot from my guy friends, and like now I have my homie. I benefited a lot from being friends with him. But I remember in the beginning stages of our friendship, he doesn't go to the same church as me. We're not even in the same friendship circles. And for us to be friends, it makes no sense. I remember when we first started like hanging out, we went out for coffee. And it was cool. It was cute. It was like, oh, cool, because I've done that with my guy friends. I didn't think, oh, this could be something. And then we went on another coffee date. Still, girl, clueless, thinking nothing of his friends. And then the third time, some of my housemates are like, ooh, what's happening there? Is there something? Does he look like a boy? And then, obviously, you are influenced by other people. So I was like, well, maybe he does like me, or maybe I do like him. So like that like went into my head, and I was like very cautious about like how I am around him and whatever, setting boundaries and doing all these things. But then I realized I had to call a meeting, Yo and herself. And I was like, okay, cool, can you just examine where you're at? And I was like, actually, I like this dude. I like him as a friend. Do you like him more than that? And I was like, no. And I was like, just examine your situation with him, with the conversations that you're having, and the time, like, does it feel like he likes you? And I examined it. No. But because everybody's like, I started thinking that way. But then once I stepped outside of myself and stepped outside of everyone else, because society sometimes with guys and girls friendships, they expect to start dating or whatever. A lot of my friends were like, are you dating this boy? Are you dating this boy? Are you wanting to date this boy? And I'm like, seriously guys, I have nada. I just think he's a great friend. And from that friendship, I've benefited a lot.
Like also with the outside thing, I'm thinking now also with my mom, like she will like, who's this guy? Like she doesn't know who this guy is. That's how I'm friends. That's how I'm friends with like from primary school and my mom's, because she knows them, so she's comfortable with them around me, and then I can go out with them and just be friends with them and chat. But as soon as someone new that she doesn't even know, she'll be thinking exactly. And I'm like, not even that. It's just it's just a friend. So it's, I get you. It's always like the outside people that would want to perceive something that's not. That's not what it is. It's not there, guys.
Well, guys, I think this is where we're gonna end it off on friendship. I love you guys, so subscribe, like, and comment, because one of us here is bound to reply.
Give us your thoughts as well in the comment section to the questions we've been asking. We'd also like to hear what your thoughts are.
I think we'll drop them down also in the comment section, the questions. Yeah. Check out our Instagram page, guys. Come on now.
Yes, your influencers coming through.
Exactly.
Influencers. Cheers. Ciao, Bella.